Good afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to lesson 6 for most of you. For some of you, it's like part 2 of week 5. But for the majority of you, it's going to be in week 6 folder. So this is going to be our first lesson into soccer. It's going to be the first sport that we would start with, just because the weather is still nice enough to be outside and to try to do some things outdoors. If you can't be outside, you can do some of these things indoors, provided that you have the space or provided that your parents don't get mad at you for kicking a ball or running around in the house. Again, this PE class is only for those who have gotten permission to participate, like via the waiver or whatever. So as long as your parents allow you to participate, please try everything in the folders. But if your parents negated that, then don't. It's not necessary that you participate in PE if they told you that you can't via the waiver. So moving on. This is going to be soccer lesson 1. We're going to do 2 things today. The first one we're going to do is called ladder drills. That is for footwork. In soccer, the most important thing that you use is your feet, right? So everything revolves around footwork. There's 100 different variations for footwork drills. But I'm only going to show you maybe like 2 or 3, and then you can create your own. I would love to see some of you guys' videos or pictures or however you guys created your own footwork drills or did what you decided to create. That would be awesome. I'm just going to give you kind of like an idea as to what you can do. It doesn't necessarily have to be these exact skills drills. This is just kind of an idea as to what to do. They're a little bit difficult, but I think they're easy enough that kids of any grade level can do it. That's all the way from my young 5s class all the way up to 5th grade class. 5th graders are just going to do it a lot faster because they're bigger and quicker. But I think every grade level, I think kids of all ages can do these footwork drills. So that's the first thing. The second thing that we're going to be doing is some shooting for accuracy. Now, what I use for accuracy and what I'm going to use for the shooting is something that I know all of you have, which is the recycle bins or a garbage can. They're perfect goalposts. Everybody has them in their backyard. So all you need is a ball, any type of ball. It doesn't have to be a soccer ball, but I mean, it's better if it is. But if you don't have a soccer ball, you could use a bouncy ball, playground ball, even maybe a basketball, although I wouldn't recommend kicking a basketball hard because it might hurt. And it kind of ruins a basketball if you kick it. But if that's all you have, maybe you could still use it. So soccer is the 2 drills, or soccer is the activity, and there's going to be 2 activities or 2 parts to this lesson. The first one, like I said, footwork, and the second one is shooting for accuracy. I'm going to show you some of the footwork drills right now. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a ladder. So I got these from Five Below. I'm not telling you to go buy these, and I'm not telling your parents that you'll need these, but that's just what I'm going to be using. But if I didn't have a ladder, guess what? I made my own. I don't know if you can see that, but I made my own just using some string. All I cut is a few pieces of string, and I made my own ladder. So you could do it that way as well. And then you could use it. All you need is something, an object to put your feet in and out of. So just something to give you a visual as to where your feet should go. In and out, in and out. That's all you need. If you can't do it like that, or you don't have string or anything, you could also use some chalk. Now, I put it out here and some chalk. So I made the ladder with some chalk. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. But that would work too. So that's another idea. So all this stuff is really not too much equipment needed. Nothing too crazy. So I'm going to try to show you the first footwork drill, and then you guys can go from there. So if you don't have the ladder, you can create one by yourself, and it will be fine. So the first one you're going to do is it's spread out, is you're going to go to the side of it, you're going to put both feet in it, and then both feet out of it, and then move to the next ladder, the next box. So it would look something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the first one, is both feet in, both feet out, right? The next one is you go forward and backwards. So you're going to go in it, in front of it, and then backwards to the next one. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So hopefully you saw that. You're going forward up one box and you're going backwards to the next one. The next drill that you can try is going all the way sideways or going all the way forwards and putting both feet before you progress to the next box. So before you get to the next box, you put both feet. So it'll look something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just something along those lines in order to go down the ladder. Now there's many different ones you could do. You can try it backwards. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or you can do it sideways. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So there's many different ways you can do it. You guys get creative, and then you guys try it and do it different ways. So those are just a few ideas as to how I showed you. If you don't have the ladders, you don't need them. You can make your own, and you can do it. All I did is put some tape and some red lines, just like that. So if you don't have the ladders, it's okay. Make your own. You could do it with tiles in your basement. You know, just step in the tiles. It would be fine. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is shooting. So, everybody has the recycle bins. Everyone has recycle bins in their backyard. The recycle bins or the garbage can. So, you guys are going to practice shooting for accuracy. I'm going to start the garbage cans far away. Then I'm going to move them closer and closer so it's harder and harder to score a goal. But you're going to get more and more accurate as you shoot at a smaller target. So the smaller the goal, the more accurate you have to be to try to score. So you'll practice 5 shots, then shrink it. Practice 5 shots, then shrink it. This will help you become a better shooter when we actually play soccer in the games. Sound good? This is just a demonstration. So I would take my shot, boom, and I scored it. I would take my shot, and I scored it. I would do that 5 times. Then I would take the recycle bin and I'll make it smaller and I'll make it harder to score. Do you have to use recycle bins as your goals? No. You could put 2 sticks. You could put 2 bikes. You could put 2 cones. You could put 2 paper towel rolls. You could put whatever you want as your goals, but just slowly shrink them and make it harder and harder to score. Make sense? Now this is the second time. It's a little smaller, so I would shoot. Try to score it. I would control it with a little foot dribble. Shoot. Try to score it. And then I'll take maybe one more. I'll try to put it like maybe on the right side there. Oh, kick it a little closer to the right side. Kick for accuracy. Then I would take the goal and I make it smaller. Now it's going to be a little harder. You guys think I can make this shot? The goal's pretty small. Let's see. I'm not a great soccer player, but I'll try. Oh, I made it. Let's see if I can make it with this ball. Oh, I made it. So you guys get the point. So 2 activities. Either make a ladder or use a ladder that you guys got. All you need are some sticks to lay down to put your feet in and out of, or some string, or whatever you got, pencils, markers. Just lay some sticks out. Boom, 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 boom. So you can put your feet in and out. Try some ladder drills for footwork. After that, try some shooting. Use whatever you got for goals. I know everybody has the recycle bins, so that's why I use that. So, this is the next lesson. It's a soccer intro to 1. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, guys.